Hello, welcome to the Lifecraft Co channel. My name is Julian.
And my name's Livy.
And today we're talking about our first restaurant experience post-lockdown, mid-lockdown.
Hey.
Check it out. So tonight was our first meal out at Ask in Lincoln.
Yeah, after 4 whole months of not being able to go to a
It's
restaurant.
incredible, really.
Yeah, it was really nice.
So a bit of a weird but good experience. Obviously being out for the first time ever. It was a little bit strange. What was interesting was the little procedure going in.
It was, so we had to have hand sanitizer, so we had to hand sanitize our hands. And that was like a thing you had to do. And then we had to go on a website to put in our information so that they could trace us if there was an outbreak.
Track and trace. So I guess if you're going out for a meal, you've got to be comfortable with track and trace.
Yeah.
Probably most restaurants are going to be using this now.
Yes.
So if you're not comfortable about being on the track and trace, you're probably not going to be able to go out for a meal, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Depends on how you feel about that. I would say, I mean, if you're on Facebook anyway, they kind of own your life.
And like
If you look at the terms and conditions, yeah.
So like if you were going out for a meal, you might check in on Instagram or Facebook anyway. So it's no different to that, really.
That's it. I mean, if you look on your Facebook terms and conditions, or if you've got an iPhone as well, I think a lot of their media tracks you, unless you've opted out of it already.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's too much different. I'm personally okay with it because I've got nothing to hide, but at the same time I can see why it'll make some people uncomfortable, obviously with privacy, but then, you know, the knock-on effect of keeping an eye on people that have been in possible areas of infection.
True. It was interesting. So it was our first meal out. Yesterday I went to a little cafe, so it wasn't really a meal out, but we had some cake and a coffee, and the two experiences were interesting.
You didn't take me there though, did you?
No, I didn't. I went with a friend. But the tea room I went to was really nice, but it was very obvious there was restrictions, and
you said it was quite intense.
it was quite intense because it was quite a small little tea room, so they didn't have much space to social distance people. So on me and my friend, which was 2 of us, we got put on this quite large table, but we had to sit on one side of it to make sure we were distanced from other people. So it just felt a bit weird. Because, like, you don't sit next to each other if you're going out for a meal. You sit opposite each other.
Social experience is odd.
And so that was strange. Whereas at Ask, it just felt more normal. It didn't feel like there was any restrictions. They were just spacing us out well. But they would do that anyway. Like, normally in a restaurant, you'd be spaced out if they've got extra tables. So I quite enjoyed it. It didn't feel too strange. But it didn't feel too normal either, because the other side of it is it feels too normal, and it's concerning because you're aware of what's going on in the world.
And obviously the government's doing quantitative easings, which means they're printing more money, trying to put it into the hands of the economy. So people feel like they've got more money, they can spend more, it gets the pounds moving and flowing from one hand to another.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's interesting, because obviously the government are going to give, I think it's 50% off your bill.
£10 per head off your bill.
So that's the money the government is paying your half of the bill, and obviously you're paying the other half. The idea is to get you spending a bit more. So obviously there's an encouragement to go out and eat more now.
Quite excited.
It's not stay home, stay safe. That slogan was kind of during that intense period. Now they're shifting to get us out more, and obviously that depends on how comfortable you are with going out. I'm quite keen to travel more.
Yeah.
Obviously we love travelling.
Yeah,
we love meeting with people, but we want to do that safely and wisely as well.
So we've got our first hotel visit in a couple of weeks. We'll let you know how that goes.
I think we'll take a video in then and see.
Yeah, we'll let you know how that goes, because that'll be another experience altogether. So
yeah, we're wanting to keep safe in all things that we do, but at the same time we want to, you know, live our lives and see each other and encourage people, share experiences. Now the other thing you've mentioned is keeping people employed. Obviously, if we don't go out and we don't spend, if everybody just stops, then it has a knock-on effect on people's jobs. Yeah. So it's getting that balance right.
Definitely, because we're seeing unemployment rates in different kind of measurements rising, but actually part of that is the hospitality sector has been massively hit by that. So if we want to see some of that go back to kind of normal levels, then we need to be going to our restaurants and eating out and spending money. in places like that.
That's it. Let us know your thoughts. Are you going out? Do you feel comfortable with that kind of stuff? Are you still nervous about it? What's your thoughts and opinions, especially on the quantitative easing as well? Money being pumped to get you spending more. How do you feel about those things? Let us know in the comments.
And if you want to keep following our videos, if you like what we're talking about, then like, subscribe, and stay in touch.
Ciao.
See you later.